Okay, hello everybody. You don't see my face today because I'm talking about cleaning my water picks. So what I do when I clean my water picks, this is my travel one. I can't remember what they call them. A nano water pick. And it gets a lot of use because I travel a lot. So what I do every time I travel, I clean it with vinegar. And I don't dilute it. I just put it in there straight. And I run it through. You can see it dripping here into the sink. So I just let it run through. And I do that maybe, I don't know, 10 times. I just take this little cup here and pour it right back into the receptacle and let it run through. Then I run through a round of water and I let it dry completely before I put it back in this little case here, because it can't breathe in that case. So I don't want it to build any yuck up in it. Actually, I waited a little long because of the holidays for my last trip, and when I opened this up and put this down in here, it still had water somewhere inside of it because it was dripping. So it's really important to keep these clean every time you travel, to clean them after you travel and let them dry out of the little travel case. Excuse my mess. I've been cleaning since I have vinegar out. I've been cleaning all of my my things that I clean with vinegar. This is my 2-year-old water pick. My favorite one. It's an Aquarius water pick. It's got the massage setting on it. That's how you can tell the difference. I mean, that's really the primary difference, is there's a massage one, and what that does is it pulses. And sometimes I use the pulse, sometimes I don't, but for some reason this one is just my favorite one. I have other full-size water picks. One thing, so you can see if you follow this, I'm trying to dry this piece off. This is really poorly designed by Waterpik. It's not, you can't go break into this thing and clean it, and obviously it gets grody. I mean, there's like mold inside there. Inside this case, looks kind of dirty. I thought I got everything off of it, but anyway, I'll double check that now that I look at it. So you want to make sure that you go and you clean as much as you can. It's kind of hard to see here. See that? That's mold. And inside of this, these things get a lot of use, right? So I floss my, or water pick my teeth twice a day for around 5 minutes per time. So this gets water on it because that's where the thing comes out. And you can't snap this open, so water gets all inside there. So my new idea, once I get this all cleaned out and dried, is I'm going to, let me see if I can grab one here, hang on. I'm going to get a baggie, and I'm going to, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to take the baggie and I'm going to put it over the end of it to where, if you bear with me 1 second. Again, I am not a professional videographer. And oops, okay, hang on. I'm just gonna put this on here so I can kind of show you what my thought is. Let me find my tip. Where's my tip? Here's one. Okay, so this is my idea. Once I get it clean, and certainly when I get a new one, I'm gonna use it like this from now on. So I just punctured the bag as I put it on, and my hand fits under there. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna keep water out of this this handle, and that means that my unit will be much easier to clean, and I'll know that it's clean inside there. They sell these handles. I guess Waterpik probably does, but they want a ridiculous amount of money for them, like 25 bucks or something, or maybe even more, 30. But on eBay they sell them. I may order one just to test it to see, but I hear that the connection on the bottom of the unit isn't very secure and they leak. So this is my idea. I'm looking for another Aquarius Waterpik right now, and I'll never use it without protecting the handle again, because it's just a really poor design. Waterpik really needs to have usability studies, and they need to invite people that have all-on-4, all-on-6, because we have different needs than the water picking public. And I have an earful for them. So the other thing about the Waterpik is down here, this is where water drains from the Waterpik. It will, it gets kind of, if you see a red color down in here, that's a type of bacteria. So you need to make sure that you keep all this clean. What I do every time I use my Waterpik is I have it open like this, and I set my top like that. And that way I know that I'm letting this dry, and you know, I don't know why these spot up so bad. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried to clean it, but I guess it's hard water spots. But other than that, I think it's all good. This is a 2-year-old unit. It's pretty clean considering the use that it's gotten. I mean, for the first 6 months, I used this 4 times a day, and it works like a champ. The only problem is with this handle. So just keep that in mind. And then I'll tell you what else I did to this handle. Sorry, I've got to remember to keep the camera in focus. So the other thing I did with this handle, once I completely rinsed off all the vinegar, I filled this cup with warm water, or pretty warm water, and these tablets here. So these tablets, you could use just bleach, but I'm kind of I'm dangerous with liquid bleach, so I like these here. Also, because I travel, I carry these are tablets, so they're like little fuzzy tablets. Again, let me set this down, and I'll show you what they look like. They look like, you know, tablets, big tablets. So, so what I do with these when I travel is I carry them in a baggie, like triple bag, and in my suitcase. And I love taking baths, and so before I take a bath, I pop a few of these into the bathtub and fill it with water and let it sit all day. And then I know that any harmful bacteria or anything gross, once I wipe it down with I usually carry paper towels with me too, to kind of clean the bathtub, because I do use it. And it cleans the bathtub up for me. I usually keep a Starbucks cup as I travel. So the last drink I get at Starbucks, I'll keep the cup and I'll take it into the hotel room with me. And once I fill the tub up with this, I will use the cup to distribute that liquid, that virus-killing liquid, over the sides of the tub, up a little bit on the edges, and that way I know that the tub is clean. So anyway, this is my little, how I maintain my equipment. The worst thing that could happen is that I go on a trip and this thing is not functional. Oh, one other thing. So you don't have to, I hate this. This is the worst measuring cup ever made, but because it usually spills. But you don't have to turn it on. You don't have to plug it in. It will start dripping. It will start dripping on its own, and it will all leak out eventually. So even though I didn't turn it on, I don't usually like to turn it on when I have the vinegar running through it, because I figure the longer it sits in the lines, the better. So if for some reason yours won't start dripping on its own. See, mine's dripping. Whoops. I didn't have to turn it on or anything. But you can always just give it a short go with the power and then unplug it, and it'll go by itself. So that's it for today. I hope everybody's ready for the new year. Starts for me for work tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to going back to work. I'm almost forgotten what to do. So have a great day. Bye.